Chapter 1. New Horizons. The first light of dawn crept slowly over Sydney Harbour, transforming the steel blue waters into a canvas of golden shimmer. 12-year-old Ibrahiim Samir pressed his forehead against the car window, watching the unfamiliar Australian landscape roll past like a living postcard. The world outside was so different from the narrow streets of Gaza. Wide, open roads lined with gum trees, modern buildings gleaming in the morning sun, and a sense of expansive possibility that felt both exciting and terrifying. His dad, Rashid, gripped the steering wheel with a mixture of determination and quiet anxiety. Years of careful planning, countless visa applications, and difficult conversations had led to this moment, a new beginning far from the conflict that had defined their lives. His weathered hands, once strong from years of construction work, now seemed slightly uncertain, as if still adjusting to the concept of safety and hurt. Layla, Ibrahiim's mom, sat in the passenger seat, her hijab carefully arranged, her fingers nervously pleating the edge of her long coat. She had been the strongest advocate for leaving, not out of a desire for adventure, but out of a mum's fundamental need to protect her child from the unpredictable violence that had become their daily reality in Gaza. "Are you hungry, love?" Layla asked, turning to look at Ibrahiim. Her voice carried the soft Palestinian Arabic dialect, a sound of home that would become increasingly rare in the coming months. Ibrahiim nodded, but his response was distracted. His eyes were fixed on the passing scenery, so green, so calm, so different from the dusty, intense landscape of his childhood. Lakemba, their new suburb, was already taking shape around them. Multicultural signage appeared, Arabic script next to English, Lebanese bakeries alongside Aussie cafes, a visual representation of the complex tapestry of migration and belonging. Rashid navigated the streets with the help of a GPS, a technology that still felt like a marvel to him. In Gaza, navigation had been about memory, about knowing which streets were safe, which corners held potential danger. Here, technology reduced the world to a simple blue line on a screen, guiding them effortlessly to their new home. Their first Australian home was a modest brick house in Lakemba, a neighborhood known for its rich multicultural character. Lebanese, Palestinian, Syrian, and Iraqi immigrants had created a community that felt both familiar and entirely new. The garden was small but well-maintained, with native Australian plants mixed with imported olive trees, a metaphor, perhaps, for the immigrant experience. As they pulled into the driveway, the neighborhood was already awakening. Kids played cricket on the street, a quintessentially Aussie scene that seemed both alien and intriguing to Ibrahiim. The sound of laughter mixed with different accents, English, Arabic, Lebanese, created a symphony of urban multicultural life. "We are here," Rashid announced, his voice a mixture of relief and apprehension. Layla began to organize their belongings, carefully packed suitcases that contained not just clothes and documents, but fragments of their previous life. Photographs, a few books, some traditional Palestinian embroidery, small tokens that would help them remember who they were while becoming something new. Ibrahiim watched a boy about his age playing cricket, his curly hair bouncing with each movement. The boy noticed the new family and waved enthusiastically, calling out, "G'day, I'm Michael." The Aussie accent was distinct, a mix of broad vowels and quick consonants that Ibrahiim would soon learn to mimic. Michael represented something new, a potential connection, a bridge between the world Ibrahiim was leaving and the one he was entering. "Mum, Dad," Ibrahiim said, his voice a mixture of excitement and nervousness. "Do you reckon we'll fit in here?" Rashid and Layla exchanged a look. A silent communication developed over years of shared challenges. It was Layla who responded, her voice soft but strong. "In Australia, we choose who we become, love, not who others tell us to be." Little did they know how prophetic those words would become. The journey of identity, of belonging, of understanding one's complex heritage was just beginning. Ibrahiim Samir stood at the threshold of a new life, unaware of the profound transformations that awaited him in this land of unexpected opportunities. The Sydney sun continued to rise, casting long shadows across Lakemba, witnessing the arrival of another family in Australia's ongoing story of migration, hope, and reinvention.